All right, everyone, it's time to shape our croissant dough. Okay, so it's been in the fridge for 30 minutes, 10 minutes in the freezer, and then 20 minutes in the refrigerator. You could also let this go overnight, but I'm just gonna do it now, just because I can. All right, lightly dust the board with some flour. Okay, now you could pretty much not go crazy with the flour, but you can put some down. So now I want to do about 6 inches wide, about 8 inches wide actually. And then however long I can get it to the right thickness I want. You don't want it too thick, you don't want it too thin. You want it maybe about less than 1/4 of an inch, maybe not 1/8 of an inch. We'll see. I'll show you. Okay, so I have about 8 inches wide. Then I'm gonna roll it out like so. If you want to do it a little bit wider, because as you roll it out thinner, it'll retract a little bit. So that's good. Okay, so when I'm rolling it out lengthwise, it's gonna roll out this way, the same direction we've been going. Because if we roll it out this way, for some reason the layers don't come out right. Okay, here we go. Keep on going. Okay. I want to make sure it go. If you wait a day, sometimes the gluten will relax a little bit better, and it's easier to roll it the next day. But it will be a little bit puffy. Well, we'll go. We shall see. So this is the shaping. All right. The makeup and panning. So I'm gonna see, I don't have enough cutting board space, but I'll let the dough hang down while I'm rolling out this. The gravity will help pull it. We'll just continue going until we have the right, this is a good thickness. See that thickness? I don't know how big that is. Let's see. So it is about a little bit less than a fourth of an inch. Okay, you don't want it too thick or your croissants can topple over and it'll take a long time to proof and then they'll just be too big. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a good thickness. I'm gonna turn this over, let that other part hang down. Okay. Gravity do its thing. All right, so it looks good. Okay, I'm gonna move my board around. Move my board around a little bit so it could fit. Hopefully, oh well, it doesn't fit in the camera. I'll just continue it this way then. Okay, I'll just let it hang off of one side. So it's retracting a little bit, so I'll continue to roll it out this way. Okay. Okay, so it's good. I'm not gonna try to mess with it anymore. Ideally, you would have to cut these with a roller cutter. Just make sure it's about 8 inches across. Okay, be good. So I'm just going to lay some plastic wrap down so it doesn't touch my countertop. All right, here you go. Roll it out. Okay, so ideally you have to cut this with a roller cutter, but I do not have a roller cutter with me here in my apartment. That's one tool I forgot at the school, but we're just gonna use a very, very sharp knife. Okay, what you wanna do is clean up off the sides. So I'm gonna just run my knife from the top and the bottom. Can you see it? See the bottom of the dough? Okay, I'll just do it right here. Top and the bottom, just to expose those layers. Okay, then I'm gonna cut these into triangles. It would be, I'm just gonna eyeball it today, okay? We're just gonna cut them into triangles, like so. This scraps you could save 4 monkey bread. Okay. This is a little thinner than I would like, actually. I should have stopped. Here, I'm just gonna put them on top of each other so they insulate. They don't get too warm. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 triangles, or 4 like traditional normal shaped croissants. And then I'm gonna cut a couple squares that it's gonna be 6 by 4, I believe, for our chocolate croissants. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but I want to show you how to do it. If you're gonna do all of the triangles, you could cut them all triangles, but if you want to do all chocolate croissants, you can roll this out to 6 inches and then cut each square by 4 so you don't have less waste. So I'm gonna just cut a couple of 6 by 8 squares. I thought I would have more, but I don't have any. I'll just save all this stuff. You could take all these scraps, chop them up, dust them with some cinnamon and sugar, make some monkey bread. Okay, so I'll do 4. Okay, so I'll put those aside for my, I'll make maybe a couple of baby chocolate croissants just because I can. Just make this one a baby one. Okay, so for the to shape the croissants, I'm gonna get a sheet pan that has some parchment paper on it, all ready to go. Okay. So I don't have to worry about it later. Okay, so to shape our croissants, you want to extend it. Okay, you want to pull the tip a little bit like that, and you want to roll it up. You don't want to roll up in the middle. You want to just roll up the sides. Okay. Once again, we'll extend it, turn it up, pull it, and then I'm just gonna lightly touch the sides, and it should have 7 steps. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, typically. Okay, again, pull it. I like to pull it towards you. You could pull it away from you. I think it all depends. Depending on how you were taught. So I like to pull it towards me. Okay. All right, looks good. Okay, I'm gonna lay them on my sheet tray or my sheet pan. I only have 4. Let's do it this way. Make sure they're all pointing the same way. Okay, for my chocolate croissants, I am going to, they're kind of hunky, aren't they? They're huge. I didn't roll them out too big, too small. I'm gonna get some really good chocolate, if I could find it. Okay, usually with chocolate croissants, there's like a bar of chocolate that you can add. I literally only have these chips, so I'll just kind of line them up. You're gonna, for chocolate croissants, we'll line up these things. A couple of chips. I like, if I had a chocolate croissant, I want to taste the chocolate on my chocolate croissant. Okay, we're gonna roll this up this way. Okay, and then right here, we're gonna add a little bit more. Okay. Again, a few more chips. Roll it up, and then you have to make sure the middle, that's in the middle of your croissant, or actually not the middle. It has to be kind of off-centered, or when it rolls out, it'll just be kind of a lopsided croissant. So it has to be just kind of like on the side here. Okay, that's huge. I might have to put that in another sheet pan. Okay, just gonna roll that up. It'll roll better if it had like a chocolate stick. There's specific chocolate sticks for your chocolate croissants. Okie dokes. They're all gonna be baked at weird times. I'm gonna actually try this one in the air fryer. We'll see. Okay, I'll just save one. Okay, from here, we're gonna egg wash it. And let them proof till double. You actually want to make sure that your proof box, or where you're proofing, it's no more than 80 degrees or the butter will melt out. These will take a long time because I don't have a proofer, I just have my oven. I'm just gonna let it ride until they double. Okay, so egg wash these. I'm gonna stick this one on a small piece of parchment so I can remove it later. These are gonna grow big. Okay, egg wash it. Make sure that the egg wash doesn't drip on the sides. Okay, and with these, you want to just egg wash it, excuse me, in the direction of the croissants. You don't want to go this way. You want to always make sure you go with the shape of the croissant. Just make sure it doesn't drip on the bottom because the egg wash will burn. Okay, so this will actually proof maybe about my temperature. It'll take about 45 minutes. No, actually like maybe a couple hours for it to proof properly. So just be patient. Let it go until they're ready to go. They're going to be really high and they're going to do a little wobble, like a jiggle. They're going to be really big. All right, so stay tuned.